T7M Radio brings to you the best of 7 sports talk with 7 Mitch.
Yo, y'all already know what's going on. Salute YouTube. Welcome back. It's the best of 7 sports talk, man. I'm 7 Mitchell. Y'all already know how we come in this afternoon, man. It's all about that daily NBA news. Drop a bomb for Mark Cuban, please. My God, Mark Cuban sold some majority stakes of the Dallas Mavericks last night. Did y'all see that yesterday? Let's get into some of these news and what I think about what's happening around the NBA. Make sure y'all smash that like button if y'all new to the best of 7 sports talk. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. Happy to have you guys back in the mix. So, Mark Cuban selling a majority stake of the Dallas Mavericks to the Adelson family. This deal is worth $3.5 billion. Mark Cuban, as you can see, bought the team for under $300 million back in 2000. Wow. So when I first saw this story, I'm going to keep it so real as I always do. When I first saw this story, y'all, I said, Mark Cuban did something. Mark Cuban is in trouble. I'm watching Giddey go down for sexual assault. I'm watching all these people get caught up in all these sexual assault charges and allegations. And to hear Mark Cuban, out of nowhere, to me at least, opt to sell the team. And then I think he sold Shark Tank as well. I got to be honest. I said, oh, no. Mark Cuban put his hands on somebody. Mark Cuban know he got some type of sexual assault about to come down this pipeline. I was bugged out. I'm like, what is going on? Something has to be totally wrong for Mark Cuban to be selling the Dallas Mavericks. When you look at the money on this deal, the flip is crazy. $3.5 billion, paid less than $300 million. But Mark got money. So I'm still not sold that this was a straight business move. Mark Cuban is too engaged. And he has a team, and he's still going to be part of the operations of the Dallas Mavericks. But this, to me, just come out of left field. This just seems to me like he knows he's got something going on, and it's going to actually be a bigger problem later on. So he's trying to clean things up now. I could be way off. That's the first thing I thought when I saw this. But, you know, since 2000, what has Mark Cuban done with this organization? Won him a championship. He's kept him relevant. He's brought in another superstar. He's brought in superstar after superstar. He's kept the Mavericks in playoff contention. You know, he's done it all. He has done it all. I'm just so shocked and surprised that he decided to sell the majority stake. I guess the biggest question would be why? For what reason? Like I said, I got to be real. When I first saw this news off the top, I said Mark Cuban did something wrong. My God. I got to talk to the bosses because Mark Cuban must have did something wrong for him to be out of the blue selling his team like this. But good luck to Mark Cuban, man. Hopefully there is no type of negative storyline. I don't want to really be pumping that noise out to the public, but I have to give you guys my thoughts and reactions. And that's exactly what it was when I saw this story drop from Say Cheese yesterday. In other news around the NBA, so according to Complex, the family of the alleged teenager. So they even classifying and labeling this person as a teenager. So this off the top is weird. This enough is weird enough. If you're even going to label this person as a teenager, It's weird. I don't care if it's legal according to the state of Oklahoma or not. Weird. Now, the family of the alleged teenager who had improper relationships with Josh Giddey are reportedly unwilling to cooperate with the police. Drop a bomb for not cooperating with 12. My God, what is going on in Oklahoma? So we have a situation where a female, an individual is being accused of possibly being sexually assaulted, manipulated by an NBA player, being underage. The family, this is so weird to me. When do we ever see this? When do we ever see this, especially if it was a black athlete? The family said, no, we're not cooperating with you, 12. We don't want nothing to do with this. Drop a bomb for not cooperating with the police. I got to talk to the bosses, though, y'all. I really got to talk to the bosses. I can't recall a family not wanting to be involved or not willing to cooperate with the police. Unless, my God, what is going on here? What in the hell is going on here? Why are they not wanting to cooperate with the police versus Josh Giddey? What does this family know that we don't know? Because if this girl is underage, if it comes out that she is underage, and this family failed to cooperate, and they're the ones who know her damn age better than anybody else, I can only imagine that the family would definitely be crucified just as much as Josh Giddey. Is that not like aiding and abetting? Am I bugged out? I mean, I really got to talk to the boss. I really don't know what to think of this. When I saw this yesterday, it blew my mind. I thought it was a typo because I've never seen this before. But they don't want to cooperate. I don't know if that's bad for Josh Giddey. I don't know if that's good for Josh Giddey. But to me, guys, to me, this only generates more questions. Now, they say the legal dating age or the legal age limit in the state of Oklahoma, if I did my research right, was about 17 years old, if I'm not mistaken. I want to say 17. I believe I read 17. But again, you have major publications titling this girl a teenager. That's all I need to hear. If we're going to label her as such, that's just weird. I don't care how legal by the age it is. You have teen in your title. That's weird for you to be 21 years of age and having any type of personal relationship with that. VVS in the building. You heard he got 2 parking tickets next to her high school last year. Really? Now, that could be for various reasons. And I don't want to be giving Josh Giddey no pass, but is it proof that he's actually the one that was driving the vehicles at the time? They could have been registered to his name. She could have been driving to school. I'm not really sure about that. But it does go to show that this girl was in high school. That's more proof. So if that's the case, again, why would the family not want to cooperate? I don't even want to ask were they paid off. And I'm not trying to make this a race thing. I'm being honest. Do white people even give it up like that? Do you think I mean, green is the only color that matters when we talk about money. But the white people white people like I don't know no white people that would sell their family out like that. Like Josh Giddey is a professional basketball player, but he ain't no LeBron. He ain't that. What does Josh Giddey have to offer so much that this family would be willing to aid and abet him, or willing to not speak with the police? I don't think I don't know any white people that give it up like that. I'm sorry. So it just baffles me on why they wouldn't be speaking. And who does that hurt more? Josh or the state or the Chargers? I don't know. It's crazy though. But I guess more details to come. In other news, in the NBA last night, my Lakers got it done big time, 133-107 over the Detroit Pistons. Now, the Lakers are currently on a 4-game road trip. They are, what are they, 1-1? 2-1 right now on this road trip. They finish it out versus the OKC Thunder, I believe tomorrow night, if I'm not mistaken. Last night was a big win. D'Angelo Russell had over 35 points. I'm watching LeBron and AD play well into the fourth quarter. They were up by like 20-something, 30 points. I don't understand why they played so much. And to me, it was an impressive win because they dominated. But the way they got beat up by Philadelphia the other night, to beat the Detroit Pistons is not nothing to really be sticking your chest out. So I'm happy that the Lakers did get this win. They damn sure needed it. I don't care who they were facing. They needed to get a win. But I don't feel like last night was a fix from what we saw the other night in Philadelphia. We got Anthony Davis versus Chet Holmgren coming up next. So that'll be interesting. But you got to take it with what it's worth. The Lakers got the win over the Detroit Pistons, 133-107. Shout out to LA. In other NBA news, John Salley says, he compares LeBron James to Magic. LeBron, he says he looks to the ref to give him a lot of calls, screaming when he goes to the basket. Wow. So this is John Salley comparing LeBron James and Magic Johnson. Now, I would agree. I do see LeBron James looking for a lot of calls. I would have to ask John Salley, is LeBron lying? That's my only question to John Salley. You may be right, because I've seen LeBron even down to last night. A bunch of calls LeBron was looking for that he didn't get. But was he lying in the requests? Are these fake calls that LeBron James is trying to generate, or is he really getting fouled? I really need to know. Somebody got to talk to me. Because what I don't want is John Salley out here painting a picture that LeBron James is on some flopping or trying to get a lot of ghost calls that he doesn't deserve or he wasn't fouled. And I think that's bogus. They hammering LeBron the same way they hammered Shaquille O'Neal. It is what it is. Rules have been made and adjusted. So two things can be true. John Salley, to me, is absolutely right. A lot of calls LeBron looks to the refs for. But there's not tell me a time where he didn't get fouled and look for the call. Let's be real. So just stop it. What I was surprised at is that he compared this situation to Magic Johnson, because I didn't really see a lot of this in Magic Johnson. Maybe because I didn't really watch every single Magic Johnson game, even though I am an 80s baby. It alarmed me. Not really alarmed me. But he's saying that Magic was also kind of sort of a crybaby. If I'm looking at the message, and then when I look at the messenger, it only leads back to the Lakers versus the bad boy Detroit Pistons, where they were one of the roughest, toughest, dirtiest teams in league history. So, of course, Magic Johnson, I'm pretty sure he was public enemy number one to y'all. So I'm quite sure there was plenty of times in Auburn Hills or even in the Forum that you guys came down heavy on Magic and he didn't get calls. We're not even talking about superstar calls. Just calling the game like it's supposed to be called. So shout out to John Salley for giving these incomplete comments and statements about this comparison to LeBron James and Magic, because I do agree with the statement. But tell everybody why. Drop a bomb for John Salley being incomplete, y'all. Patrick Beverly, according to social media, is beefing hard with AR-15. What's going on here? So Patrick Beverly says, "How dare you come in Chicago in my hood and hit me with the too little? Every time I see the Lakers until I retire, he said, whatever team Austin Reaves is on, I'm on his ass." Wow. AR-15 is making enemies now. So apparently, in the Lakers blowout loss, and why would AR-15 be doing this in that game? For what reason and at what point was he treating somebody like a little dog? Patrick Beverly was 4 of 8 from the three-point line that night. This is interesting. And I like this, though. I like this. This is the absolute type of challenge that I want Austin Reaves to have to face if he's going to be a Laker. If he ain't up for this type of challenge, and he only got Pat Bev one time, unless Pat Bev get traded somewhere mid-season. But if you are not up for this challenge right here, because Patrick Beverly is a menace on the defensive end, I don't care what you say about his offensive game. If you are not up for this type of challenge, or you don't embrace this, you're not ready to rock with LeBron in year 21. I don't care about the past. I don't care about what you're doing right now. I don't care about none of that. This is what I like right here. This shows guts right now if you're willing to embrace this. Because Patrick Beverly is going to get into him. So don't back down. That's all I ask. Just don't back down. Kenny Smith said there's no more apologies. He's too good of a player and too seasoned of a player to keep apologizing. So Kenny Smith spoke out on Draymond Green. I guess Draymond Green just recently apologized for something. You know, I agree, man. This is a story that we definitely done read before. I have said here on many occasions that Draymond Green, to me, is a single-handedly cost the Warriors a couple of championships. I've called him a cancer to this team. But the Golden State Warriors had plenty of opportunities. Well, I ain't gonna say plenty. They've had opportunities to change their luck, to change their culture. Not to say there's something wrong with the Golden State Warriors culture now, but having this type of energy and presence in the locker room, they had an opportunity to get rid of it. Before KD, with KD, and after KD. Golden State is opting to go down with the ship. So I ain't mad at him. Kenny Smith is right. Apologizing for things that you do at this point, Draymond, ain't nobody really trying to jack. You're definitely two seasons of a player to be playing these games. But like I said before, I'm a fan of Draymond after what he did to Rudy Gobert. My God, give and drop a bomb for Draymond for choking out Rudy Gobert. My God. All right, guys, we are about to wrap up this live stream around the NBA. We got to get into our best of 7 YouTube idiot segment before we end the show. But again, dude, smash that like button for the kid. And if you are new, subscribe to the channel. Become a member as well if you guys would like to support this channel. Got exclusive content, merch, prizes, all types of discounts, things of that nature. Become a member here at the Best of 7 Sports Talk. Let's get into some of our YouTube idiots.
You're an idiot. I want you to meet my friend Stimpy. He's an idiot. You stupid idiot!
All right, man. So today's YouTube idiot comes from Sal Girls Girl. She responded to a video that I had done a while back. Details on why Mark Jackson was blackballed from coaching. Sal Girl says, all you need to know is that Mark Jackson never comes out with actual statements about the rumors. Even in his interview with Shannon Sharp, he was so vague, and all he will say is people are trying to make up stories, etc., etc. I really don't disagree with this statement, but telling me, the content creator, all I need to know, to me, is crazy, especially when you're just a fan. Drop a bomb for Sal for trying to tell me what to do. But at the end of the day, you're only going to get one side of a coin from a damn interview. So just because Mark Jackson said or didn't say anything doesn't mean that it's the Bible. It's a perspective. That's it. So I don't know where Sal's Girl is getting her facts from, if you want to call these facts. But the bottom line to me is he don't have to give details, right? This is more of a public perception thing at this point.
You're an idiot. I want you to meet my friend Stimpy. He's an idiot. You stupid idiot!
All right, guys, I am signing off. 7 Mitchell, this is the Best of 7 Sports Talk with you around the NBA Daily News. Catch you guys later on the podcast. Y'all stay safe. I'm out. Peace.